Today we're going to go on as long of a win streak as possible using the highest skill deck in the game. Yo, no way, we're facing an off-brand 7-7 right here. Let's go, let's show him who's the real boss. Guys, we're currently over 20-0 using this minor cycle deck with the balloon, which I think is one of the higher skill decks in the game because I feel like a lot of the newer balloon cycle decks are a little bit easier to play, but I think this one with like the tornado and everything, you just have to have really good defensive interactions to actually be able to defend stuff like Golem with a deck like this. And the reason why I'm playing it all of a sudden, guys, is because I feel like the Evo Executioner allows you to just get away with having no building. Because for a while, it was just really hard to play Executioner since you simply couldn't really DPS stuff down like a Golem. But now with the Evo Executioner being really strong, I think that this deck will be quite nice. And I saw a lot of people doing really well with it. Oh, we just get the tornado off right there. Maybe I could have protected that, but honestly, my cycle was kind of bad. Now, guys, we do have E-Spirit in this deck. You can always feel free to put an Ice Spirit instead, but I feel like the E-Spirit is a little bit better at countering stuff like bats, for example, so it's kind of nice to have. I'm actually going to go in for a balloon right here just to see what he does about it. Alright, he goes for the Evo E-Drag. That's kind of what I wanted because, well, him playing that is just going to mean that it's going to be out of his cycle, and, you know, it doesn't really give him any counter push, basically, because it's just going to probably get wrecked. We can actually get a nice Executioner. Nice, guys, let's go, man. Look at this Evo Executioner value. Bro, look at that beautiful lineup right there. Guys, I don't know if this will hit or not. I'm just going to bank on the fact that it won't. Wow, that did not get a single hit right there. Now, what we can do is go in for a balloon right here, tanked for by the Executioner, so this will basically guaranteed get a hit. Nice, Executioner gets a hit as well. He's going to have to tornado this balloon backwards, or he could try to get his king up, but he will take some damage if he does that. Alright, looks like he doesn't really take much damage here, but honestly, guys, we're looking pretty good right now. We're just up a little bit, and I feel like he doesn't really have a whole lot of air DPS in his deck. It seems like Lava Hound has been slowly drifting a little bit down in the meta recently, guys. There's been just a bit less Lava Hound compared to the normal, so it's a little bit easier to play a deck like this now, because for your balloon, people don't really seem to have all that much air defense like they used to. Like, this guy obviously has the E-Drag, but he just doesn't have any heavy air DPS. That's a really nice Evo Zap right there. Nice, we do get a connection there. Guys, what we're going to have to do is try to cycle 2 Executioners, hopefully. In this type of matchup, you just want to get one Executioner down really early, and then you oftentimes want to just get a second one to actually do some more DPS, because usually they're going to just, like, tornado your first one in. Really good Evo Executioner, but it looks like he does, yeah, get a little bit of damage right there. It's okay. It's fine. We can't really push into this E-Drag right here. This deck does get a little bit weaker once you have to go same lane, guys, because in certain matchups, you just can't really take out some units. Like in this matchup, we can't really take out the Ice Wizard or the E-Drag too easily without a big spell in our deck, but it's fine. Honestly, I don't really care about this Loon getting a hit. I could have zapped that, but he has so much more damage on the other side anyways, so there's not really any need to worry about him just getting a little something right there. But man, this deck is actually so much fun to play, guys. I'll try to give you as many tips and tricks with this deck as possible. And also, you know, the tornado is really nice in this deck too, because you can kind of manipulate your opponent's units. Like, when they go for, say, like a musketeer in the middle for your balloon, you can sometimes just, like, tornado it opposite lane and just get a huge connection. Man, that Loon almost connected right there. Hold up, I feel like this guy is trying to go for something crazy, but I don't know. Is he going to freeze here? Hopefully not. We can actually just get an Executioner down here for the balloon, guys, because you always have to make sure you use that Evo Executioner pushback ability to its best use. And yeah, I just knew that it would push that back, so we counter the balloon easily. And Tornado does take us a nice win. Man, you know what I have to do at some point, guys, is I have to do a live stream pushing all the way from, like, the start of Ultimate Champion all the way up to #1 and try to get 0 losses. That would actually be an insane stream, because I think players have done that before or very close to it, so if I could actually do that, that would be insane. Anyways, this guy is Bomber right here, and the Lumberjack. It might be a Giant deck. Oh, I think this is going to be a, yeah, Giant deck, it looks like. Dang it, this is going to be tough. Luckily, he doesn't probably know that we have Tornado, because most minor decks don't, so he's not going to know that we could just get our king up off this mini Pekka. Nice. Yeah, so it's really important to get your king up very early, guys, with any sort of NATO deck, especially if you have no building. You really have to focus on getting that up, just so your defense is actually going to be very sound. I'm going to go for the E-Spirit right here. He could get his king up off of this, guys, but I'm going to assume that he probably does not know that I have balloons, so he's not going to actually take advantage of that. Yeah, looks like he doesn't know. See, most people when they see you cycle the E-Spirit freely, they just think it doesn't matter if they get their king up off of it. So they don't actually go for the king activation. But what the heck? This guy is Golem? Anyways, guys, what we're going to do here is actually just defend. I think most people right now would just pressure, but look, if I go for a balloon, what he's going to do is probably get like a Mega Minion, and he's going to basically fully defend that, and we're just going to die. Most likely. So I'm just going to defend instead. And take it easy. Now, we don't have our Evo Executioner, which is a bit of an issue. You really want the Evo on your defenses, because obviously it's much better than just the normal Executioner. But I think we might be able to survive right here. Oh, snap. We have our E-Spirit if we need it. Yeah, I think we're chilling. Nice. Really good defense there. And guys, look how well that worked out for us. Instead of going for the loon, we just defended, and now we have both of our Evos in cycle, and we're just in a really good spot overall. I'm actually going to go in for the loon now, just because when you have your Evo Executioner in cycle, it's much easier to afford to just be more aggressive, because you know that you're probably going to be able to defend just fine after that. We do get one balloon hit, almost a second, but not quite. Oh, he's spamming all of his troops right now. I don't know why he thought that would work. My guy is literally just feeding this execution. Oh, holy moly! And it took almost no damage except from this darn ghost lumberjack. Okay, he's probably going to spam a golem at the bridge, guys. I think there's no way he's defending my balloon right now. It's actually kind of insane how easy this matchup feels, guys, because back in the day, it just used to be so impossible to DPS down a golem when you had Executioner, but now it just feels like a joyride. And especially the E-Spirit in here for the knight, which is really clutch as well. My gosh, this guy just got shut down. All we have to do is knight right here, and that was quite a dominant win. You guys know what? I feel like this deck actually does well against really most of what people are playing right now in the meta. Like, for example, one of the most popular decks in the game right now is Minor Wall Breakers with the bats and everything like that, and just having the Zap and the E-Spirit in this deck will allow you to kill the bats with the E-Spirit. Then you have like the Zap to take out Spear Goblins. You just have so many things to counter a lot of what's popular. Like, you also have the Executioner to take out Goblin Huts, for example. You have a lot of stuff. Oh, I'm going to get my Executioner a little bit late right here. Dang it, if I was like 1 second earlier, guys, that would not have gotten the big charge that it did right there. I kind of want to go for a loon, but I know he has the Evo Executioner almost in cycle, but I'm still going to try it anyways, just because I feel like he spent a lot of elixir. Oh, what the heck? He has an Electro Wizard? Let me just get my knight right here to get a balloon hit, and then also we should be able to kill this. Okay, that didn't get a loon hit. That was such a L right there. Dang, that was a pretty bad use of elixir, I guess. Oh, nice. He prediction zapped on skeletons, which I did not even play right there. Okay, guys, not the best start here, and he does have quite a few air counters, but we'll try to see if we can make some sort of comeback. Okay, guys, he goes for the boss bandit at the bridge. I'll just let it get a connection and then go for a knight after. Just pushing that off the tower. Dude, this matchup actually looks so hard, guys. This genuinely might be the end of my win streak unless this guy makes some sort of ginormous sell. Like, I literally can't balloon right now because I know he has the Evo Executioner. There's like nothing I can do about that unless he gets baited to play it on something else, hopefully. I think that's my only chance here. I'm going to zap that. I'm not taking a charge to my face. Yeah, I think we just have to bait him somehow here, but it's going to be hard to do. You know, we could probably get our king up right here. That's the nice thing. Actually, you know what, guys? He might go for... Oh, he has a Pekka? What the heck? This guy really has Pekka? Wait a minute, I have an idea, guys. Let's pull this Pekka backwards using a miner, and then that way we can maybe get an Executioner lineup on the tower here, if we're lucky, that is. Come on, Executioner. Nice. It lines up on the tower. He does get some Ram Rider damage, but I'm not that worried about it. Nice, guys. I think that was a really good miner right there, because we haven't really gotten any damage this game, so even just to get that little bit is actually really nice for us. Really good skeletons here, and we just have everything hitting his Pekka at once, so that should be good. Nice. Evo Executioner is going to carry so hard right here against all of this junk. Guys, I just love the Evo Executioner on defense. My gosh, push that back! Gosh, dang it, dude. Wait, pull this away, pull this away. Oh my gosh! Nice tornado! Bro, I'm so upset, though, that Ram Rider got a connection, guys. I think we might have just choked our win streak. Oh my gosh. Okay. If you had one chance or one opportunity, seize everything you ever wanted. Would you capture it? Or would you let it slip? Guys, we gotta capture this moment right now. Come on, man. Let's just spam him. Oh, he gets that down. Luckily, we do have our Evo Executioner, and his Executioner is not evolved right now. It's just normal, so... we're at least gonna get death damage here. Not much, but it's all we can get, I guess, right now. Nice Executioner lineup right there. Okay, guys, we're making things work, dude. Wow, that Executioner did mad damage right there. Let's just get our zap down. Bro, I'm actually so scared right now, guys. Oh my goodness. Let's just get an Executioner down here. He might go other lane, though. He could easily go other lane. Yeah, he's gonna go other lane. We do have our evolved zap, though. Wait, guys, I think he choked. I think he just choked there. Let's go. There's no way he has elixir for everything, right? Executioner, please get a lineup on the tower. It's completely the wrong way. But Balloon does take it. Let's go. By the way, we are not just playing at low trophies, guys. We're actually, you know, in Ultimate Champion. I mean, I guess it's kind of low trophies compared to sometimes where I am at. But, like, Ultimate Champion is technically, like, the top, you know, 0.1% or more of the game. So, we're actually facing decent players. This guy does have the Zappies. It might be a Recruits deck right here by the looks of it. I'm actually pretty interested to see how this matchup will be because the Executioner is going to be absolutely insane here, I think. But then it's going to be, like, incredibly annoying to kill his flying machine and stuff like that. We're just going to pull one piggy here to our King Tower. But we do take a ton of damage in the process. I don't think I could have pulled more than one piggy there, guys, because these skeletons kind of push the piggies in a funny pattern. Ooh, I don't like this start too much, man. I feel like we keep on having bad starts, but then we keep on coming back, so hopefully that's going to be the story of this match. I do want to get to my Evo Zap here for sure. If we get to our Evo Zap, that would definitely allow us to make a good balloon push. I think right now we just have to go for our Executioner in the back. If we can make him go all in one lane, guys, that would be really good for us. I mean, obviously Recruits will always be kind of split lane, but if we can like really divert his attention to mostly just a single lane, that would be amazing for us because then we're going to be able to just basically spam Executioners non-stop. He does go for the ability and everything. You can tell he's really worried about this Executioner. By the way, he's over-defending it. Bro, the Executioner is still alive? Bro, what? What? It just killed everything? No, this is unfair. That's going to one-shot it. Yo! Like, I did not think this would be that easy. Okay, he goes for the piggies. Wait a minute, guys. Maybe I'm celebrating too early. Hold up. I hope this doesn't turn into a two-tower game. I mean, we're still gonna have to defend a little bit, guys. I don't know if we can actually, save our tower right here. Because we don't have a building, so... this could turn into a two-tower game, unless we get some good defense. Nice miner right there. Gonna probably kill some of the Zappies. Maybe not that many, but it's okay. Guys, I'm scared right now, low-key. Okay, let's go for the flying machine. What we have to do right now is try to somehow line this up with the Executioner. That's what you have to do. That's the most important thing in this matchup, is aligning the flying machine with the Executioner. Oh, nice! It stays alive on 1 HP! That is so clutch. I think that just saved us the game. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next match. We found another match, guys. We're just going to go for the miner in the safe spot. You have to be really careful about always going for that miner in the safe position, since you never know if your opponent could have Tornado, and that can really affect this deck if they get their king up. This guy does cycle the Inferno Dragon. Normally if I saw an Inferno Dragon, I might not cycle my Executioner, just being scared that they could have Lava Hound. But this guy most likely is going to have Mega Knight, I think, since he has the Bandit and everything like that. We could just zap right here just to make sure that doesn't tickle my Executioner too much. And I think it's probably worth it to NATO here just because I don't know if he could protect that. Nice! Let's go! That was kind of a silly looking tornado, but I guess it worked out. Guys, I want to get my king up right here. He does go for the Electro Wizard, but look, we can just separate these two, and then now we just get a knight down. And we're going to take a bit of damage, but I think it's worth it. Yeah, it's really good to get your king up off the Mega Knight, guys. Just be careful to not accidentally deactivate yourself, because people will very often just really overcommit in getting their king up. Like, they just will go for their king up when there's like a bandit behind the Mega Knight, an E-Wiz, and like 10 other things. But look, if you go for it, and they don't have much support, then you can always get away with it. And look at this, man. We're just going to take this man's nearly entire tower for just being aggressive with that Mega Knight. Now, he does get a nice Ram Rider. What a silly bar barrel. Oh, snap. Wait, this is bad. Hold up. The Executioner didn't really align that well. I'm just gonna have to Tornado here. No, I think we're fine. Maybe I could have lined that up better, to be honest with you guys. I think I could have played it like maybe more like here, and it could have lined up better, but we're still looking amazing. Alright, this guy does go for the Mother Witch in the back. Dude, he has so many air counters. He has E-Wiz, Mother Witch, Inferno Dragon, Ramrider, even the Dagger Duchess too, and he's still getting absolutely just stomped right now, which is kind of surprising. Okay, he goes for the Mega Knight at the bridge. It's not over just yet, but if we can get like 1 or 2 more good defenses, then I think we can pretty much call it wraps. Alright, we just have to get a nice Tornado here, pulling everything all together. Ramrider, I guess, will get some damage. You can't always stop all the Ramrider damage with a deck like this, which doesn't really have all that many resets, but we're looking good, though. Also, I don't know why this man has Earthquake. That's actually really random. Wait, let me try to pull this all in right here. Oh, that is a fat Evo Zap right there. Oh, wait, that wasn't even an evolved Zap. I think I was seeing things. Am I that old? Alright, we get an E-Spirit down, which does connect on everything, and Executioner is just going to knock this back, so we take a nice win. Man, this deck really brings me 2018 vibes, guys. Balloon Cycle, this sort of variation was really good back in, like, 2018, and it was so much fun to play and do all these cool outplays against your opponent. Bruh. Really, Sparky? We're just having a heart-to-heart time about outplays, then we just face a random Dumbo Sparky player. Dude, I think we're in big trouble, guys. Balloon will get a lot of damage, though. Did I just lose the game right now? You know, guys, the one good thing we have here is the Zap, though, to be fair. Let's actually Zap this here. Okay, come on, get an E-Spirit. Please don't kill my E-Spirit in time. Nice! Let's go! Oh my gosh, guys. My life could have just been Jover right there for this video. My goodness, it's so nice to have the Zap in this deck and the E-Spirit. Looks like Executioner should get 2 hits right here since he has the Chef. So we pretty much take down the whole tower, but I don't know, it's going to be hard to defend sometimes. The Executioner really is not that good against Sparky unless they kind of stack up all their units at once, but if they're a smart Sparky player, they do know that they have to sort of like go double lane and stuff like that. We'll see if this guy does that or not. Okay, he does go all in one lane, which I think is a big mistake for him. See, guys, when you're the Sparky player in this matchup, you have to go kind of in both lanes. Like, when they Executioner one side, you just spam the other side, and there's nothing they can really do. But this guy doesn't seem to realize that that is what he has to do here. We're going to get a very nice Zap right here, and Executioner is just getting such nice lineup damage on everything. I think we're completely chilling here because, yeah, we're just going to push this mini Pekka back. Now we can just go in for a Balloon, guys, and yeah, I think it's over for this guy. I love having a deck that can actually beat Sparky, because a lot of the decks I normally play suck against Sparky. I'll see you guys in the next match. We found the next game up against Mustafa, guys. We're going to keep on trying to increase our win streak here. It's going actually really good right now. Okay, this is kind of a weird situation, guys. I'm going to cycle my knight opposite lane, which can be a bit risky when you see a ghost, but I just want to get my king up here. Oh, he probably has RG, so I don't think this is really going to matter at all anyways. Wait, I can just Balloon here. My guy just wasted his Hunter. I just realized I can just Balloon. Guys, this Balloon is such a smart play here. Yeah, it forces him to go for a Lightning, but I think we still get the death damage there. And we also made it so he couldn't go for an RG push, which I'm sure he would have loved to do right there, because it's going to be hard for us to DPS down RGs, and this is definitely one of those matchups where I'd love to have the Ice Spirit in. But we'll see how the E-Spirit can hold up. And, you know, Evo Executioner is going to be some great DPS for us as well. I could Knight here on the Ghost, but I might actually hold off. Okay, he goes for the RG. Not looking that amazing for us right now. Ghost just did a 360, sort of. We take a lot of damage, guys. The thing is, the offense is good in this matchup, for sure, because he only has Hunter, and he has Lightning too, but if he wants to Lightning a Balloon, that's just really expensive for him. But it's just the defense that is definitely tricky. I think we'll just go for a minor on defense right here. We do have our Evo Executioner now, though, guys, which could be our key to victory, because Evo Executioner can definitely deal with RGs. It's just the normal one that quite struggles. Okay, so I'm going to go in for the Loon here, guys, because we have the NATO. So he's going to Hunter, then we're just going to, like, pull it away. That was bad. He played it on kind of the opposite section that I thought he would. I thought he'd go for it more on the inside, but he went for it more on the outside, so I kind of played myself right there. All good, though. We're chilling. We got our Evo Executioner down, guys, making sure to go for it somewhat high up. Nice! The reason why I go for it kind of high up here, guys, is because Executioner does more damage when something is close to it, if it's in its evolution phase. So that's why I went for it like that, and we just shut down that push really easily. I think I'll just get my Executioner in the back right here, guys, because if we can go in the same lane and kind of block this lane up, I feel like that will put us in a really advantageous position. Okay, I think we just have to get ready to absolutely stomp on an Evo Hunter. Evo Hunter, I know you're going to do it. Yep, there you go. This is not going to connect because of the dumb net, dude. Oh, wait, it does connect? That is actually surprising. Okay, just going for this, kind of expected that he would do that, but we have our Evo Executioner, guys, and as you can see, Evo Executioner does not play around. He does go for an aggressive lightning, but we are winning this game by just a hair because we're always ready to predict his hunters, so it's just putting us in a great spot. We can just get our monitor down right here. We know it's going to die, guys, this monitor, obviously, but what's good about it is that it's able to just kind of tank for the balloon for a second. Wait, okay, we get one hit here, not quite a second hit, but I'm pretty happy with this spot right now, guys. If we just defend the next RG really well, I think we can definitely be able to take this one, hopefully. I don't even care about fully defending the RG. You kind of have to realize in this matchup that you're basically bound to take damage from these RGs sometimes, but if you just defend relatively well, that's really all you need. You don't have to, like, over-defend too much. Just get a decent RG defense, and then focus on the counter push. That's what you have to do. Okay, I'll try to go for this all the way in the back right here. He does go in for the lightning, which I'm pretty happy about. He can hunter as well, but that's just so much elixir out of him, and I'm pretty sure if we just get our Evo Zap, we take the win here. Yeah, Evo Zap takes it. Wait, no way, guys. This just reminded me of something from so long ago. We're facing Tin T, which, dude, this reminds me of this cartoon series I used to watch all the time called Tintin. I don't know how many of you guys know it, but it's like a book series that also has some cartoons as well, and I used to watch it, man. I remember I was watching it every day before school, and when I was sick, I was watching it too. It was actually so good. I would highly recommend you guys check it out. It's called just Tintin. This guy's name, except with an additional end, ending N. So you have like an N at the end of the name, which this guy's missing. Anyways, let's just go for the balloon right here, guys, because if we Executioner early into the monk, it's going to make it just reflect onto our tower. So even though I know he's going to stop my balloon easily, I still wanted to do that just because I had no better option, really. Okay, we're going to have to try to get this down, and maybe a nice zap should handle this for us. Ram does actually get countered pretty nicely. Looks like Monk could get a bit of damage, but... Oh, okay, that got the big pounce. Let's just go for a balloon right here and see if he has any other air counters. I'm hoping not, but you never know. Oh, wait, he got back to that so quick. Oh, man, guys, this 3-card cycle messed me up there. Sometimes the champions can mess up your card cycle counting because normally he wouldn't have had the Ewiz back in cycle, but he had the Monk down, which made it so he only had to cycle 3 more cards to get back to his Ewiz instead of the typical 4. I'm actually going to get my Evo Zap and Skeletons down here, guys, because I feel like the Evo Executioner could be such a pivotal card in this matchup that I think I would rather save it. Evo Zap is nice too, but I think it's a little bit less useful than a Evo Executioner could be. Because in order to make a good push in this matchup, I feel like I really need the Evo Executioner down on the board. Now, guys, there is one thing, and that's that he could just monk the bridge right now because of my Evo Executioner, which he's... Yeah, I knew he was going to do it. I knew you were going to do that, buddy. Oh, wait, that's actually low-key nice. Wait, guys, that's actually not that bad because the Executioner pushes itself back, which means that it doesn't actually get that many reflection hits onto itself. Low-key, that worked out. Only issue is we have a whole Evo Ram coming at us on the other side without too much to stop it. I was low-key gonna NATO this in, but I think I'll just leave this be for right now. Does he go in for the Monk? No, he just goes in for a Lumberjack and the Battle Ram. You know, I think we have to let this connect right now, guys. I'm just gonna get a late set of Skeletons, and... Oh, we're gonna take a lot of damage. Wait, this is so bad, actually. See, guys, we have really good offense in this matchup, but the defense definitely can get interesting, especially just because of the Monk. It's really the Monk that's messing with us. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Did you really just cycle in Ewiz when that's your only air counter? At least I assume it's his only air counter. Oh, he has the Mother Witch as well. Didn't even expect that, but That's still a balloon hit on the tower. Almost 2. Dang, maybe I could have somehow gotten that extra second hit. I'm just going to go for another balloon push right now, guys. And he's probably going to Ewis, so I'm going to go for my knight right here to catch it. Nice! Let's go. Oh, he does get the lumberjack. I mean, I guess we just settle for the death damage right here, guys. And we'll see what happens. Kind of low-key, high-key scared right now. He does go in for the battle ram. Come on, Executioner. Nice. I think we just have to let this John connect to our tower, guys. As you can see here, sometimes it is just best to take a bit of damage just in order to ensure that you're able to defend the bigger picture. See, like, sometimes letting these rams connect is really the best play, guys, because if I didn't, then sometimes I could get really heavily punished by just trying to over-defend a certain thing, then I could just get heavily punished by a different thing. Executioner does get a nice line up there, and I think Balloon will just take it. A lot of patience there, but it worked out.